Hello, welcome to YouTube, and welcome to you YouTubers. Well, another episode of Big Brother has dropped. 27, episode 31. Big Brother 27, episode 31. And it was good, but there were some points in it that we'll have to discuss about it. And let's get to the ending first. There's not going to be a Big Brother on Wednesday because of the Emmys, and there's not going to be a Big Brother until next Wednesday, where it's going to be a 2-hour episode and a Thursday with a 2-hour episode. They will have a double eviction on Thursday. And the mastermind is still playing in the game. And, the mastermind is the one that I say accidentally got Rachel out the game. Because I just didn't see it coming. I mean, the mastermind is a different element that, we have to get used to. But that was like a blindside to me. I guess because it got one of the contestants that I liked. I liked Rachel. Well, in this episode, it starts off with Will, Ashley, and Keanu up on the block. And then it continues on with Morgan pining over Vince. And Vince playing Lauren and Morgan almost against each other. Now, I won't say they're actually against each other, but I mean, it's a reluctant team up that he's caused. Lauren wants Morgan out, and Morgan didn't realize how much she wanted her out until now, since she's won the last veto to take her off the block. And so this is just a strange situation because Vince is like a Svengali to these two young ladies. And the thing about it, Morgan really didn't pay much attention to Vince at the beginning of the game. And it's almost like just all of a sudden a light turned on and she just became hot and heavy with him. And in the meantime, he's talking sweet to Lauren. And it's just amazing to see that this little man done captivated both of them. I hate to be petty, but it must be that somewhere along the way, they must have seen Vince in the shower or something. And they are just enamored. So, I don't really get it, but whatever they saw, they liked, and they are sticking with it, and Morgan was a strong woman in this game with Mickey. That she's reduced to tears and sadness because of this. He just gets up and goes from one to the other. And anyway, petty moment over. Let's move on. Rachel did have a come on for a special appearance with Julie. She was dressed in her traditional iconic red, and she looked great. And she discussed how she got evicted, and she realizes that the mastermind did get her, and so she's okay. She did what she could, and she talked about her and Keanu, and that how she feels that they did establish a bond, and she feels better about him than I thought she did. So she says, well, he was playing the game. He was playing it just as good as I was, and she just got caught up in the mastermind game. So I have to say, this group of people that's in there right now, that includes the three people, Will, Ashley, and Keanu. Um, I think this is one of the groups that I have seen that I just really like a lot of them, and I think I like them all. But usually there's always two or three people at the end who just connived and did some crazy things. But this time, it's all part of the game at this moment. Even Vinny, Vince Vinny, his, the man calls himself a weasel, but, he's playing the game. And if Lauren and Morgan allowed themselves to be used by this person, then if they lose, that's on them. Well, as they had the game, and Rachel was a gracious winner because she really won in everybody's book. She played a good game. And Ashley and Keanu talk about Will. This is a talk where they discuss if she wins the competition that they're going to have, or if he wins, how would they vote? And they decided that Will was too likable to stick around, and that they would vote for each other if they won the veto. So they decided they were going to vote that way. But you got to strategize, and we're down to those last few players. It started off with 8 in the game on this game, so one of them is peeling away. So after that, they showed and when they talked, Keanu wanted Will and Lauren out because Lauren is not doing what Keanu wants, and Will is too likable to have around. So they made up their mind, and so they kind of had like a little secret, little get together, a little powwow, and Keanu and Ashley are both feeling they need some type of ally together. So they've made a quiet bond that nobody really knows that they've made. So this should be interesting to see if they can keep it up, because everybody else that's teamed up with Keanu has been evicted. So I don't know if Ashley knows what she's doing, but she seems to know what she's doing. She's gotten this far. Well, anyway, to get to the part of the eviction, they had the competition, and our boy Keanu won. And I thought it was a chance for all of them to win, because Will was going pretty good, but Will hadn't been that good in these competitions. And Ashley was moving pretty good. I thought she might get past him, but Keanu just pulled the magic rabbit out the hat, He just did it. And so now that leaves her and Ashley and Will on the block. And just as they said, Keanu did vote to take Will out, and the rest of the house, it was a 3-2 vote, and it was a sad thing. I'm very emotional. I'm petty, but I'm also emotional, and but I really hated that Will got voted out, and it was a sad moment. But you could tell those people really liked him. So that wasn't, and that's what's unusual about this season. These people are not just they're trying to be logical, and they're trying to play the game with strategy. So it's working, and I can see where it was time to vote him out, because he had made a good bond, and Ava just about had a breakdown. Ava was that was the friend that she really appreciated in the house, and he was the dad to them all. But they they had to do what they had to do. Ava voted to keep him, but it just wasn't enough. Well, anyway, that's what happened. It was a sad eviction. It wasn't a joyful one. Usually they kind of jump up and down when one of them goes out. They're all happy and they're out, but not this time. Will was a good player and a good person in the house. So, yeah, so all these good people have got to continue to backstab and do their thing. And we're going to go through a Big Brother drought for a few days as they move towards the end of the season. And then, Survivor will come around the corner and take our minds off of our sadness of not having Big Brother. So, let's see. Once again, 2 hours on Wednesday. Zingbot will be there on Wednesday. And also Thursday, the double eviction, which also includes the mastermind. That's what's happening, folks. Well, I hope you have a good day. And thank you for dropping in. And enjoy the rest of your weekend. And we'll see you on the next Big Brother go round. And I guess I'll just have to figure out what else to post about coming up. I could post Alien Earth or something. I love that show, but I don't see a lot of people clicking on that when I do that. I think Alien Earth kind of like, it's got more of a younger type of audience because it is scary, sci-fi scary. So, but I'm going to look at that and then put a video out on that, and then talk about AI. There's a lot going on, so. But as usual, I do like talking on the YouTuber. Don't forget to what? Oh, don't forget to like and subscribe. If you're still here right now. If you hadn't done it, then disregard. Have a good day.